everyone. क्लास है बच्चों, क्लास है। किसने कहा क्लास नहीं है? तनिष्का, I am here. Don't leave it. Hello Tanishka. Hi Ruby. Hi Nimisha. Hi Abhishek. Hi Himani. Yes, I know I am late. There was some issue. It was my laptop was updating at that time. आज हम जल्दी हैं. Yes, आज आप लोग जल्दी हैं. But the session was at 4:15, so I'm only 2 minutes late. So guys, are you all there? सबकी सब है या नहीं है? गायब हो गए. Are you all there? Yes or no? It's time for taking the what it's called. सबको अपनी presence say yes, we are there. Just give me 1 second. Okay, everyone is there. Yes, ma'am. Okay, everyone is there. So, if you guys haven't subscribed the channel yet, अगर अभी तक भी इतने बोलने के बाद भी आपने चैनल को सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है, if you haven't subscribed the channel yet, so what are you waiting for, guys? Go and please take a moment to subscribe the channel, like this video and share this with your friends. So subscribe the channel, like this video and share it with your friends. How are you? I am also fine. Start fast, ma'am. We were waiting. I know you guys were waiting. I'm all good, Imani. Pratika, what happened? You are also here. Okay. So tell me, have you all got the accounts PDF on the Telegram group? Because I have shared those notes and PDF. So, have you all received it? सबको मिला या नहीं मिला? Hi Nitesh. Okay, so you guys have received those notes now? Okay, great. Ishika, please check this Telegram group. If you haven't joined the official Telegram group of e-commerce, then you will find a link in the chat box. आपको chat box में link मिल जाएगा. Go and join it. And all the PDFs were shared on that group by me last night. I have shared all the PDFs, all the notes on the Telegram group last night. So go join the group and check out all the PDFs. Yes, I know, क्योंकि मैंने भेजा है तो आपको मिल रहा होगा. So guys, before starting with the session, do subscribe the channel and like this video. Do subscribe the channel and like this video. Ma'am, आज song बजाओगे ना? Himani songs will be in Vedantu. It will not be here because here we don't have any quiz. Okay, Himani, यहाँ कोई quiz नहीं है इसलिए हम song नहीं बजा सकते अभी. मैम टेलीग्राम ज्वाइन ही नहीं हो रहा. वाई क्यों ज्वाइन क्यों नहीं हो रहा? यू हैव लिंक इन दी चैट बॉक्स. जस्ट गो ऑन दैट लिंक. मेक श्योर दैट यू हैव टेलीग्राम ऐप इन योर डिवाइस. यू हैव टेलीग्राम ऐप इन योर डिवाइस. इमानी गेम भी नहीं है बिकॉज वी हैव ओनली 1 hour and we have to complete the session. We will have talks in between, we will have discussion in between. Okay, so now what are we doing at 4 p.m? हम लोग क्या करते हैं 4 p.m. पे? Just give me 1 minute. Yeah. So at 4 p.m. we guys do class 11th accountancy. 4 बजे हम लोग क्या करते हैं? Class 11th करते हैं. And at 6 p.m. we do class 12th accountancy. वो आज हुआ. Normally it will be 4 p.m. Daily it won't be 4:15. Okay? Only for today it was 4:15. Ma'am, take kadha for your cold. Yes, Ishika, I will take it. Ankita, I am sleeping. Ankita, not the time to sleep. It's time to study. So, as you all know, Diwali is coming. We are also back with some great Diwali deal. Vedantu is Vedantu is back with one of the best Diwali deal, 50% discount for all of you guys. So, if you don't know what is Vedantu subscription, what is Vedantu Pro, let me tell you. You have to take subscription on Vedantu app that is known as Vedantu Pro. In that you will get unlimited classes. आपको unlimited classes मिलेंगी. Business studies, economics, accounts, English, maths, every subject. Also, there will be a chat box in every class in which all your doubts will be solved. In the Vedantu, we have different teachers in session. We have class teachers in session who will solve all your doubts in the class. तो सारे के सारे doubts class में ही solve किए जाएंगे. And also, we will provide you study material, assignments and test series. Yes, we will provide you all of these in only one subscription. So, go and avail this Diwali offer because you will get a discount up to 10,000. आपको 10,000 तक का डिस्काउंट मिलेगा. Amazon से भी ज्यादा मिल रहा है guys. Amazon से भी ज्यादा. So go and avail this golden deal. Otherwise you will miss this. So जल्दी से जाओ and do take your Vedantu Pro. Good afternoon Himani. Very good afternoon Anjum. Good afternoon, Sapna. So, now starting with the session. हम लोग कौन सा चैप्टर कर रहे थे? कल हमने क्या किया था? Tell me guys. What topics we covered today? What was the name of topic yesterday? कल हमने क्या किया था? Entity, right? What about others? और क्या किया था हमने कल? Entity, right Ruby? Business transaction, yes Himani. Basic accounting terms, yes Ankita, this was the name of the class. Liability, yes Pranali, yes Ruby, yes Ishika, yes Gurpreet. So कल हमने 4 terms करी थी. On yesterday we completed 4 terms. Entity, business transaction, assets and liabilities. Now we are going to continue the same chapter. Wasn't able to attend. Okay, it's okay if you had test. You can see the recorded session. That's okay, Revali. So, now we will do basic accounting terms part 2. In this, we will learn the remaining accounting terms. आज हम बाकी की accounting terms करने वाले हैं. So, let's see कि कौन कौन सी terms हम आज करेंगे. What all terms we will cover today. Sorry ma'am, have to go online class started, but I'll listen recording class. Okay Nimisha, that's okay. If you have class, attend that and you can see the recorded session. Hi, gorgeous ma'am. Hi, Nishti. So, now these are the terms that we will cover today. Capital, sales, revenue, expenses, expenditure, profit, and last is gain. So these are the 7 transactions. These are the 7 transactions that we will cover today. आज हम लोग ये वाली transactions करने वाले हैं. Most probably I will connect sales in the next part. We will do sales in the next class tomorrow. The remaining we will cover today. आज हम कौन सी करेंगे? Capital, revenue, expense, expenditure, profit and gain. These are the capital terms. These are the accounting terms for today. Everyone know what is capital? Well done, guys. Great. Well done. Good going, all of you. Amount invested by the owner in the business. Yes, Mishti. Yes, Pranali. So, the first, before starting, so let's start the session. Okay? So, let's start all the terms. देखते हैं किसको सारी टर्म्स पता है. कैपिटल्स तो करया था ना मान. नहीं, कैपिटल नहीं करा अभी तक हमने. ईमानी नहीं किया. Yes, Abhishek, you are right. So what is capital? Capital क्या होती है? What is capital? मैंने वैसे ही मीनिंग बता दिया होगा आपको, मे बी. वो हमने जब इंट्रोडक्शन किया होगा ना तब कर लिया होगा. इंट्रोडक्शन टू अकाउंटिंग में. सो what is capital? Money invested in the business by owner. So anything, not money, it can be anything invested in the business by owner. अगर owner business में कुछ भी लगा रहा है, that is the capital. If anything is introduced by owner in the business, अगर owner business में कुछ भी लगाएगा तो उसे क्या कहेंगे? Capital कहेंगे. So, for example, he is introducing car in the office. It is again a capital. अगर owner business में office में car लेके आ रहा है office purpose के लिए, that is also a capital. Owner is taking 5 lakh rupees in the business. Owner is investing 5 lakh rupees. So 5 lakh rupees is again capital. So yes, Mishti, I teach to my home only. Namaste, Kajal. Hi, technical power. No, stock is not an asset. Pranali, stock is not an asset. Borrowed fund also capital. No, borrowed fund is not capital. It is liability. So, Kajal, please don't spam. So, anything invested by owner in the business, अगर owner कुछ भी लगाएगा business में, that is capital. Money, land, building, vehicle, machinery. So, he can invest anything in the business. वो business में कुछ भी लगा सकता है. He can invest asset or he can invest money also. Okay? So this is the meaning of capital. This is the meaning of capital. Now coming on to the second term. What is the second term? Second term is sales. So the sales will not be, it is not a part of this session. We will do it later in the next session. हम लोग इसको next session में करेंगे. We will do it in the next session tomorrow. Ma'am, can you please teach through board medium rather than? No, Kajal, we cannot do that. And Kajal, please stop spamming the chat box. You cannot write one message again and again. I can read at once. मुझे एक बार में दिख जाता है. So, what is revenue, guys? What is revenue? Anyone know about revenue? Hi, Nitesh. So, do anyone know that what is revenue? Right. Mishti, very well done. Revenue, income generated from sales. Is money revenue? Money is revenue, but what is the meaning of revenue? Sohail, because every online platform do teach like this. Because there is a lot of to teach you. If we will write on board, we will first write, then we will rub it, and it will take a lot of time. And no online platform do teach like that. We can only study, we can only teach through this platform, through these slides. We are writing here like board. On board we will write like this also, and we are writing here also. So what's the issue, guys? आपको समझना ही तो है ना, and समझ आ रहा है. Hi Akhil. Income which gave profit to government, not this Rivali. Revenue is something. So let's see what is revenue. The income generated from normal business operation. Whatever income you will earn from the normal business operation, or amount received by selling goods or providing services. Whatever amount is received by selling goods और प्रोवाइडिंग सर्विसेज, जो भी पैसा आप गुड्स बेच के रिसीव करते हो, सर्विसेज रेंडर करके, सर्विसेज प्रोवाइड करके रिसीव करते हो, दैट मनी इज नोन एज रेवेन्यू. सो रेवेन्यू इज जनरेटेड फ्रॉम नॉर्मल बिजनेस एक्टिविटी. When you are selling goods, the money that you will receive is a revenue. When you are providing services, the money that you will receive is a revenue. So goods बेच के, services दे के जो भी पैसा मिलता है वो revenue होता है. That is revenue. Good evening, Raj Chandrakant. Hi, Parth. 12th का will be at 6 p.m. Akhil. 12th की class 6 बजे 6 बजे है. How are you? I'm all good. Good evening, Abhishek. So this is the meaning of revenue. Any amount received from normal business activity by selling the goods and providing services is revenue. कोई भी पैसा जो goods को बेच के मिलेगा, services provide करके मिलेगा, that is our revenue. Now, sales is our revenue. Interest received is our revenue. Let me rub this. Sales is our revenue. Interest received is our revenue. Royalty is our revenue. Now, what is royalty? What is this? Do you know this? Suppose an author is selling his book. Author is selling his book. So, author is the one who writes the book. He will give authority to someone to sell his book. Author ने किसी को permission दे दी कि जा तू मेरी book बेच ले. He gave permission to someone to sell his book. So he is giving authority to you. Now you will pay royalty to the owner. It is kind of commission. So you will pay royalty to the author, to the musician if you are selling their music videos. So this is royalty. So जब भी ऑथर, कोई लेखक अपनी किताब बेचने का क्रेडिट किसी और को दे देता है कि जा तू लीगली मेरी बुक्स रीसेल कर सकता है, सो ऑथर उससे क्या लेगा? एक कमीशन लेगा, एंड उसको कहते हैं रॉयल्टी. Miscellaneous expenses are the small expenses. Thank you so much, Pranali. Thank you so much. Commission received is also a revenue. Dividend received is also a revenue, right? Dividend received is also a revenue. Rent received is also a revenue. So these are the example of the revenue. Sales, अगर आपने कुछ बेचे तो revenue है, इंटरेस्ट लिया तो revenue है, रॉयल्टी ली तो revenue है, कमीशन ली तो revenue है, रेंट लिया तो revenue है. So कुछ भी जो नॉर्मल बिजनेस एक्टिविटी से मिला वो सब रेवेन्यू है, एनी इनकम जनरेटेड फ्रॉम नॉर्मल बिजनेस एक्टिविटी. Now coming on to the next. Leasehold premises are assets. So first we will cover expenditure, then we will move to expense. First हम लोग क्या करेंगे? Expenditure करेंगे. First we will do expenditure, then we will come to expense. Before this, tell me, is everything clear to you guys? Capital is clear, revenue is clear. Parth, which one again? Okay, Anjum, all clear. Okay, Gurpreet. I have not explained expenses part. I will explain it. First, I will explain expenditure. After this, I will explain expense. पहले इसको करते हैं, उसके बाद expense करेंगे. जब मैंने समझाया ही नहीं part, so how it will be clear? I have not explained expenses. I will explain it. So, what is expenditure? Spending money or incurring a liability. When you are spending the money or you are incurring a liability for some benefit, for some service or for some property received. या तो आप पैसा खर्च कर रहे हो या फिर आप कोई liability incur कर रहे हो, that you will pay in future. You are spending money right now. या तो आप आज खर्च कर रहे हो. You are spending money right now, or you will spend money later because you are incurring a liability, so you will spend money later. You are spending this money. हम लोग पैसा क्यों खर्च कर रहे हैं या करेंगे? For some benefit. Whenever जब आप पैसा खर्च करते हो, whenever you spend money, whenever you incur a liability for some benefit, जब भी आप किसी फायदे के लिए पैसा खर्च करते हो या फिर किसी फायदे के लिए liability incur करते हो, that is a expenditure. Okay? Okay, MGB lost election in Bihar. So, spending money or incurring a liability for some benefit, whenever you are spending money for a benefit, so that is a expenditure. जब भी आप किसी benefit के लिए, किसी फायदे के लिए पैसे खर्च करते हो, that is known as expenditure. Now, this could be anything. Expenditure can be anything. Purchase, it starts from the purchase. When you purchase good, it is also a expenditure. जब हम लोग goods खरीदते हैं, वो भी क्या होता है? Expenditure होता है. Tell us something about Harshad Mehta scam. Guys, that's not in your syllabus. So, when you are purchasing goods, you are spending money and you are taking the benefit of goods. So, it is a expenditure. जब आप goods खरीदते हो तो आपने क्या किया? पैसे खर्च किए और goods ले लिया, आपने benefit ले लिया. So, that is a expenditure. Whenever you spend money and take some benefit, that is an expenditure. So, purchase is an expenditure. Yes, Pranali. Insurance is also an expenditure. Yes, insurance is an expenditure. Insurance premium is an expenditure. Insurance premium is an expenditure. Hiring employees. When you hire an employee, it is also an expenditure because you will pay money and take services from him. आप पैसा खर्च करोगे और उनसे सर्विस उनका काम करवाओगे. So, what is expenditure? Whenever we spend money, जब भी हम पैसा खर्च करते हैं, तब और कोई बेनिफिट लेते हैं, that is an expenditure. तो फिर मैम रेवेन्यू में भी पैसे रिसीव होते हैं तो दोनों एक है क्या? रेवेन्यू में पैसे रिसीव होते हैं, एक्सपेंडिचर में पैसे दिए जाते हैं. एक्सपेंडिचर में आप पैसे दे रहे हो, ले थोड़ी रहे हो. यू आर स्पेंडिंग मनी हिमानी, यू आर नॉट रिसीविंग मनी. दे आर अपोजिट. रेवेन्यू में आप पैसा लेते हो, एक्सपेंडिचर में आप पैसा देते हो. दे ऑल आर अपोजिट. A very good evening, Shubhangi. Why are you going, Anjum? So, expenditure is when you spend money and take some benefit. For example, purchase. For example, hiring of employees. Expenditure in building a tower or monument. Yes, expenditure in building a tower. It is the expenditure. So, now we will not do this. This is not, we will do this later. So, do you all know that the expenditures are of two types? How many of you know that expenditures are of two types? Who will tell me those types? किसको पता है कि एक्सपेंडिचर दो टाइप के होते हैं? Is donation an expenditure? Yes, donation is an expenditure. Because you are spending money. Okay. So, your expenditures are of two types. Yes, Seema, you are right. Well done. Yes, Gurpreet. Yes. Ruby, yes, Himani. So, expenditures are of two types. Revenue expenditure and capital expenditure. They are of two types, revenue expenditure and capital expenditure. Now, ma'am, what is the difference between them? दोनों के बीच में क्या difference है? So, revenue expenditure, the benefit of this is exhausted within a year. You will get the benefit. आपको फायदा सिर्फ एक साल के लिए ही मिलेगा. You will get the benefit only for 1 year or less than 1 year. आपको फायदा सिर्फ एक साल के लिए मिलेगा या एक साल से कम के लिए मिलेगा. Yes, what's the doubt of Mishti Datta? So, जिसका बेनिफिट आपको कम टाइम के लिए मिलता है, the benefit of expenditure, whose benefit you will receive for less than 1 year. आपको सिर्फ एक साल के लिए मिलेगा, एक साल से कम के लिए मिलेगा. That is revenue expenditure. Now, what is capital expenditure? Capital expenditure lasts for more than 1 year. The benefit of this, you will get the benefit for more than 1 year. You will get the benefit for more than 1 year. Yes, Sanjay, tell me what happened. Seema, we will do it later. Deficit revenue expenditure, we will do it later. Right now, we will do only revenue and capital expenditure. Yes, it is for all the students. It is for ICSE, CBSE, State Board, every student, Sanjay. Is stock expenditure or capital? Stock is not an expenditure. Stock is an asset. Pranali. वही तो बता रही हूँ अभिषेक. that the revenue expenditure, you will get the benefit for less than 1 year. आपको benefit 1 साल से कम के लिए मिलेगा. You will get the benefit for less than 1 year. It will get exhausted within 1 year. But the benefit of capital expenditure lasts for more than 1 year. The benefit you will use it for more than 1 year. For example, rent. When you are paying rent, जब हम लोग rent pay करते हैं, we only get the benefit for 1 month. हमें benefit 1 month का ही मिलता है, and for second month we have to again pay rent. Okay? So, rent is our revenue expenditure because the benefit will be exhausted less than in less than 1 year. Your friend was wrong, Sanjay. So, rent is an revenue expenditure. Salary is an revenue expenditure because we get the benefit for 1 month, for less than 1 year. But if you purchase building, if you purchase land, if you purchase machinery, so you will get the benefit for more than 1 year. अगर आप बिल्डिंग खरीद रहे हो, लैंड खरीद रहे हो, मशीनरी खरीद रहे हो, तो आपको 1 साल से ज्यादा का बेनिफिट मिलेगा. And that is our capital expenditure. Okay, Parth, you are from Nepal. Parth, why are you asking again and again to improve her attitude? What she said? What she said? Please focus on the session, guys. So, the benefit of revenue expenditure will get finished in less than 1 year. अगर revenue expenditure है तो benefit 1 साल से कम में खत्म हो जाएगा. लेकिन अगर बेनिफिट कैपिटल एक्सपेंडिचर है, अगर एक्सपेंडिचर जो है वो कैपिटल एक्सपेंडिचर है, तो आपको ज्यादा बेनिफिट मिलेगा. यू विल गेट द बेनिफिट ऑफ मोर देन 1 year. ओके, ओके मिष्टी, आई टेक केयर. So guys, is this clear to everyone? Revenue expenditure and capital expenditure. So these are the examples. Payment of wages, salaries, pension. They are revenue expenditure because the benefit will get finished in less than 1 year. And capital expenditure, the examples are land building machines. Land building machines. Education is an expenditure and it is in capital expenditure. You will get the benefit for your whole life. So education is a capital expenditure. Okay? So guys, is this clear to everyone? Revenue expenditure and capital expenditure. Now, it gets finished within 1 year and it lasts for more than a year. It lasts for more than a year and it gets exhausted within a year. Now, let me tell you that revenue expenditure is known as expense. Revenue expenditure is also known as expense and capital expenditure is also known as asset. Revenue expenditure is also known as expense and capital expenditure is also known as asset. Sanjay, I am not looking at anyone's comment. So it means I am ignoring everyone because when I am teaching, I don't look at the comments. Okay, once we will complete the topic, That time I will look at the comments. Otherwise, I won't be able to complete the topic. So, revenue expenditure is also known as expense and capital expenditure is known as asset. Raj, I don't have any idea about UPSC. So now we will come back to this. You were talking about expense. So, what is expense, guys? It's okay, Sanjay. Don't say sorry. So, what is expense? Now, we know that revenue expenditure is also known as expense. Expense is the another name of revenue expenditure because expenditure are of two types. Expenditure are of two types. The first one was revenue expenditure. The second one was capital expenditure. And revenue expenditure is known as expense. And capital expenditure is known as asset. No, Mishti Datta, it's okay. I don't know what's happening in the chat box. I don't have any idea about what's going there. So, revenue expenditure is of two types, revenue expenditure and capital expenditure. And expense is a part of expenditure. Expenditure is a wider term. Expenditure एक बड़ी term है and expense is a part of it. Expense is a part of expenditure. Expense is a part of expenditure. Now let's see what is the meaning of expense. What is the meaning of expense? An expense is the cost of operation that a company incurs to generate revenue. Now, if you are doing any business, you have to incur some cost. आपको कुछ खर्चे करने पड़ते हैं to generate your income. Let's suppose you are selling sweets. You are selling sweets. So, let me give you one beautiful example. You will enjoy that. So, she is Tuntun Mosi. She is Tuntun Mosi. She is Tuntun Mosi. Yes, Chota Beep. Now she is selling laddus. Loss and expenses are different. You cannot say loss as expenses, Abhishek. Loss and expenses are different. So, Tuntun Mosi is selling laddus. Okay? So, Tuntun Mosi क्या बेच रही है? लड्डू बेच रही है. This is the laddu box. Now, when she will sell laddus, she will buy. उनको क्या खरीदना पड़ेगा? She will buy sugar. She will buy empty boxes. She will buy flour. And she will also buy other items. So, मैम एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप की क्लास नहीं होगी क्या? एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप बिजनेस की. So, Tuntun Mosi is selling laddus and for selling laddus, she will buy sugar, she will buy empty boxes, she will buy flour. And yes, she will also rent a shop. You are right, Pranali. So, for earning income, she is incurring all these expenses. She is incurring all these expenses. These are the expenses because this is cost of operation. This is the cost that she has to pay. So these are the expenses. Okay. So what is expense? Expense is the cost of operation. Expense is the cost that a company will pay to generate revenue. If you want to generate revenue, you have to pay some cost. आपको पहले कुछ खर्चे करने पड़ते हैं, कुछ cost pay करनी पड़ती है, and that is known as expenses. That is known as expenses. Yes, Mishti, for smooth running of business. So this was the example, guys. This is expense, cost incurred for smooth running of business and to generate income. So, it costs money to make money. You have to pay money to earn money. अगर आपको पैसे कमाने हैं तो पैसे खर्च करने पड़ेंगे. And as we know, this is revenue expenditure, and revenue expenditure is exhausted within 1 year. This is revenue expenditure and it will be exhausted within 1 year. एक साल में खत्म हो जाएंगे मैम benefit. The examples are, what are the examples? Payment to supplier. If you are paying to supplier. If you are paying wages. Depreciation. Cost of heater, light and water. So these are the examples of expenses. Tell me, is this clear to everyone? Expenses. Is this clear, guys? Yes, Abhishek. Yes, Pranali. Now we have completed expenditure. Now we will be coming to profit. Now we will be coming to profit. Ankita, expense is the cost that you will pay to generate the income. Because to generate income, you have to pay some cost. And that cost is known as expense. That cost is known as expense. Now, what is profit? What is profit? So, we have already covered, yes, Safi, you are right. We have already covered two terms, revenue and expenditure. We have already covered these two terms, revenue and expenditure. Revenue is the money received and expenditure is the money paid. When you are receiving money, it is a revenue. When you are paying money, it is a expenditure. So, this is revenue and expenditure that we have already covered. Now, ma'am, what is profit? What is profit? So, excess of revenue over expenses. If your revenue is more than expense, if your revenues are more than expense, then it is a profit. No, Yash, I will only teach you accounts. I will only teach you accounts, Yash. So, revenue, if the revenue is more than expense. For example, the revenue, the money received is 10,000 and the expense, the money paid is 7,000. So, your revenue is more than expense and there is a profit of 3,000. अगर आपके रेवेन्यू, आपका पैसा जो मिला है, that is more than the expense, गए पैसे से ज्यादा है, so there will be profit. So 10,000 revenue is more than expense 7,000. There is a profit of 3,000. So revenue is more than expense, then it is a profit. If there is excess of revenue over if there is excess of revenue over expenses, अगर आपके revenue खर्चों से ज्यादा है, then it is a profit. Now, what will this affect? Profit से क्या होगा? Profit increases the investment of the owner because profit will be given to owner. Profit हम किसको देते हैं? Owner को देते हैं. So this will increase the investment of the owner. So this is profit, guys. This is the meaning of profit. If your revenue, if your amount received is more than expense amount paid, then it is a profit. Tell me, is this clear to everyone? Is this clear, guys? Clear. Now coming on to gain. Now coming on to loss is not there. Okay. So let's complete loss also because loss is not written. So what is loss? If your expense is more than revenue, if your expense is more than revenue, then it is a loss. If your expenses are more than revenue, अगर आपके खर्चे ज्यादा हैं आपके revenue से, if your amount paid is more than the amount received, then it is a loss. Suppose your expenses were 1 lakh rupees, आपके खर्चे कितने के हुए? 1 lakh के हुए, and you only received 85,000. The revenue is only 85,000. So expenses are more than revenue and there is a loss of 15,000. So excess of expenses over revenue. अगर आपके expense आपके revenue से ज्यादा है, अगर आपके खर्चे revenue से ज्यादा है, then it is a loss. Okay? So अगर revenue expenses ज्यादा है तो profit है, और अगर expense revenue से ज्यादा है, then it is a loss. Now coming on to the last term for today. Last term for today is what is gain? What is gain, guys? What is gain? Tell me, do you know, guys, what is gain? Tell me. Any profit on the sale of product in which we do not deal. Okay, Mishti, you are right. Correct. What about others? Profit. Yes, it is a profit. So, gain is a economic benefit derived by disposing an asset. Whenever you are selling any asset and there is any benefit, जब भी आप कोई asset बेचते हो और कोई gain होता है और कोई benefit होता है, that is gain. Or you can say that it is a profit of irregular nature. It is a profit of irregular nature. It do not happens regularly. You will not earn this regularly. ये profit daily नहीं मिलता. It is not a regular nature profit. So, economic benefit derived by selling of the assets. If you are gaining any benefit, if you are taking any benefit by selling of the asset. अगर आपको asset बेच के कोई भी फायदा हुआ तो that is gain. और अगर कोई भी profit है जो आपको daily नहीं होता, any profit of irregular nature, irregular, nature, that is gain. Gain is the increase in owner's equity. Yes, it is the increase. Gurbi Kash, the class will be till 5:10. हिमानी आंसर सही है, बट दैट इज अफेक्ट. आपने अफेक्ट बताया, वो मीनिंग नहीं है. मीनिंग इज दिस, दैट इट इज इकोनॉमिक बेनिफिट डेराइव्ड बाय डिस्पोजिंग एन एसेट. कोई भी एसेट बेच के अगर बेनिफिट हो रहा है तो वो गेन है, या फिर इट इज अ प्रॉफिट ऑफ इररेगुलर नेचर. अगर आपको रेगुलरली कोई प्रॉफिट नहीं हो रहा तो दैट इज गेन. एनी प्रॉफिट ऑफ इररेगुलर नेचर इज gain. So the examples are sale of fixed assets. Sale of fixed assets. When we are selling fixed assets, we will earn some benefit, but we will not earn it regularly. अगर आपको fixed assets बेच के कोई benefit मिल रहा है तो वो कभी कभी मिलेगा, क्योंकि आप fixed assets daily नहीं बेचते. We do not sell fixed assets daily. So sale of fixed assets, if you are earning any benefit, if there is any benefit on sale of fixed asset, then it is a gain. अगर fixed assets बेच के कोई भी benefit मिल रहा है तो वो gain है. Appreciation in the value of asset. What is the meaning? It means increase in the value of asset. आपके वैल्यू की एसेट बढ़ गई, यू विल गेट द बेनिफिट, बट इट इज इररेगुलर बिकॉज द वैल्यू ऑफ एसेट विल नॉट इंक्रीज रेगुलरली. एसेट की वैल्यू हर बार थोड़ी बढ़ती है. सो सेल ऑफ फिक्स्ड एसेट, इंक्रीज इन द वैल्यू ऑफ एसेट. विनिंग अ कोर्ट केस, अगर आप कोर्ट केस जीत गए, दैट इज ऑल्सो अ गेन बिकॉज इट इज ऑल्सो इररेगुलर. आप हर बार कोर्ट केस थोड़ी जीतोगे. Yes, appreciation is opposite of depreciation. So this is gain, guys. It is the profit of irregular nature or any benefit arised from disposing of the asset. अगर asset को बेच के कोई भी benefit मिलता है, that is a gain. Now tell me, is this clear to everyone? Is this clear to you guys? Come on, I want your answers. Confused between what? किसके बीच में confused हो निखिल? Where are you confused? शीतल मैम लाइव, तो इसमें confused होने वाली कौन सी बात है? Okay, now I'm just ending the session. You can continue to Neha ma'am session. Guys, do you have any doubts? Do you guys have? Do you have any doubts? Yes, I'll end it and then you can attend Neha ma'am's session. Profit you will earn regularly and gain you will earn irregularly. This is the difference, Aniket. Profit you will earn regularly on regular basis and gain you will earn it irregularly. Profit is earned from business activity, but gain is not earned from business activity. So, with this, we will end the session. Now, we have quiz, guys. Lottery is also a gain. Yes, lottery is also a gain. So, now you have to tell me annual depreciation of plant and equipment is a capital expenditure, profit, gain or expense. Annual depreciation of plant and equipment. Annual depreciation of plant and equipment is a capital expenditure, gain, profit or expense. Himani, in the YouTube session we cannot play these songs now because both the devices are busy. On the phone I am reading your comments and on the laptop I am taking class. So I cannot play song anywhere. So I have answer Mishti capital expenditure, Pranali gain, Ankita capital expenditure, Mishti is again saying expense, Gurpreet is saying expense, Mahima is saying D, Nikhil, what is W? Nisha is saying expense, Nikhil is saying A. So guys, the answer is expense because depreciation, you will get the benefit only for, it will get exhaust after 1 year. It is not a capital expenditure because capital expenditure is something in which we get the benefit for more than 1 year. And in depreciation, we will not get the benefit. We will not get the benefit. It is a cost. It is a cost of running the business. ये एक cost है जिसको आप जो business चलाने की है. It is the cost of running the business. So the answer is expense. Depreciation is expense, guys. Depreciation is expense. Next question. Dividend and interest received. Dividend and interest received are expense, losses, expenditure and revenue. Dividend and interest received are expenses, expenditure, losses or revenue. Nisha is the first one to answer. Well done, Nisha. Congratulations. Pranali is the second one to answer. Well done. Sheikh is the third one to answer. Okay. Mahima, revenue. Gurpreet, revenue. Himani, revenue. Everyone is right. Yes, when you are receiving dividend and interest, it is our revenue. Every one of you were right. Sabne sahi answer diya. Yes, Rivali. Yes, Ankita. Yes, Ruby. Great job. The answer was revenue. So now this we end the session for today and see you all in the next session, guys. See you all tomorrow. Till then, stay tuned and we'll meet you tomorrow. And if you haven't subscribed this channel, so please do subscribe the channel, like this video and yes, do share it with your friends. अगर अभी तक आपने चैनल को सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया, so जल्दी से जाओ चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करो. Please take a moment to subscribe the channel and do like this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And also, if you haven't joined the Telegram official group, अगर अभी तक आपने Telegram group join नहीं किया है, so go and join it, guys, because all the PDFs, all the notes, all the updates are shared on that group. सारे के सारे updates, सारे के सारे notes उसी group पे मिलेंगे. So with this, see you all tomorrow in the next session. Till then, stay tuned and bye-bye, guys. Bye, everyone. PDF मिलेगा. Yes, मिलेगा, अंकिता. Bye, guys.